Hey folks, the Red Scourge here. Welcome back to College Football Revamped for NCAA Football 14. So it is a big Saturday, version 10 just dropped, and this is it right here. It's a different sort of update than was on version 9. Version 9 was a pretty huge update, so I'm just going to go through some of the things in the patch notes, and we're going to take a look at some of the different things. It looks mostly like they just updated sort of their part 2 of the Big Ten. But let's take a look. These are probably going to be the main ones. Alright, who are we close to? We got Troy is a new one here. So they did... Yeah, those uniforms look a lot nicer. The new Sun Belt Conference logo up on the lapel there. Those are nice. I've never played with Troy in a dynasty, and I might be a lot more likely to now because those are clean uniforms. Oh, man, all white, the white helmets. Ooh, look at that. Look at that helmet. And so, you know, this video is titled First Impressions. This is legitimately my first impression for version 10. This isn't like some sort of canned reaction here. I just updated it to version 10 off my thumb drive. Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, these are really good. Those smoke helmets, oh man. And I like playing with small teams, so the further we get, you know, they do all the big conferences first, but for obvious reasons. But once they start getting into these smaller teams, that's my time for dynasty. I'm doing an Army dynasty with their new flexbone plays, but I would like to, you know, pick another team preferably. I always used to do Idaho, but they were removed because they're back in the FCS. Let's see, who else we got? There's Rutgers has some new uniforms. I didn't like the old Rutgers. Okay, so yeah, Rutgers went back to their classic uniforms is what it looks like. These are nice. I wasn't a huge... Oh, wow. That's beautiful. And generally, these look even better in the gameplay. It's just this is the most efficient way for us to look at all of them. Yeah, those are those classic... you know what, when Ray Rice was playing for them in the mid-2000s. Okay, so who else? Alright, so we have Purdue has updated unis. Ooh, yeah, that's clean. Nice and simple. White helmet. These look really nice. The old school ones. Let's say, what, 80s or 90s maybe? Maybe 90s. Oh, that's funky. Okay, with the railroad track helmet stripe. Remember Wisconsin playing against them with that uniform. Oh yeah, this is pretty beautiful. This is pretty beautiful. Okay, so who else? We're going in backwards order, but it's okay. Penn State's got new uniforms, which sweet. Looks good. It's Penn State. No, nothing outside of putting a name on the back after the Jerry Sandusky thing. These throwbacks look pretty clean. No offense intended if you're watching this as a Penn State fan, but, I mean, classic uniforms, they just don't really change too much. Okay, so who else? Nebraska. I did see some screenshots of Nebraska's. The black shirts I really liked, and the other throwbacks not so much. I think they'd already done their main uniforms. Yeah, this black shirt, this guy would move his hands. Yes, we know, you got nice gloves. The College Football Revamp team does update the gloves too, though, which is pretty cool. Yeah, those are really nice. The Memorial Tribute. Yeah, these look cool. It's just like, I mean, this is nothing against the Revamp team. This is just a Nebraska thing. Like, I don't really like that helmet, but that's just me. But if you're a Cornhusker fan or you intend to play with Nebraska, I'm sure you'll bust them out periodically. If it's me, I I do something like this. I throw the helmet I like better on there. But now that's pretty cool. Michigan State, they updated as well. Yeah, that looks better. I wasn't a big fan of the Michigan State stock uniforms in the game, and maybe it was just because of the way the EA team did it, or maybe it was just outdated. I'm not really sure. Oh, the throwback with the S on the helmet. That's cool. I like that. I won't be playing as Michigan State anytime soon, but that's pretty sweet. Maryland. Oops, that's not Maryland. That was Miami. Not used to the new M logo from the Revamped team. Yeah, those are nice. I like that the Pride uniforms are their base uniform now. Not out of the uniform pack. Those shoulder stripes look really nice. I always like playing as Maryland. Ooh, yeah, old school. Probably 90s, because in the 2000s they had a white helmet. I really, I could go on and on about what the revamp team has done with just updating this game. It's pretty crazy the amount of work and really results they've gotten out of it. It's definitely been worth my personal headache to RGH one of my Xboxes. Indiana, so yeah, a little bit more of a. I don't know if they just. Oh, those pants, they had new stripes. Those are cool. Didn't watch a ton of Indiana this year. I didn't even notice that. Bicentennial Oh, that's cool. That's a cool throwback. I like that. I like that a lot. Ooh, camo. I'm a camo uniform kind of guy. Back in what, NCAA 10 and 11 when Army had the digital camo uniforms. Yeah, these are clean. These are very nice. These are very nice. Even with EA coming out with their college football game eventually, I think the revamp team is going to have a pretty wide audience for this mod moving forward, even when that releases. I can't wait for the Hawaii uniforms to get updated. I like playing with Hawaii. But Georgia State, damn, good job, guys. I like that. I thought Georgia State's stock uniforms in this game were pretty dumpy. What's cool about this is it's hard to see, but on the helmet, there's the player's number under Panthers. It's that you get that number 1. Oops. It's easier to tell in game, but yeah, on that side, that's a really cool addition that Georgia State has been doing, putting each player's number on the helmet right there, right on the side. And last but not least, Arkansas State. And so with all these teams that they updated these uniforms, they also updated, let's see, their home field, and the bowl end zones. I think like the text in them. Oh man, I was just looking down at the patch notes. That's a beautiful uniform right there. Yeah, that's nice. Ooh, white helmet. I'm a sucker for a white helmet. I've probably mentioned that in a previous video. Yeah, that's really nice. Whoops. There was some funky pants stripes that I... Yeah, Red Wolves. That's cool. It says Red Wolves on the side. So that's... It looks like that's kind of the majority of this update. There are some new plays, and being that in the last... in the version 9 update, they added a bunch of new plays. I don't know if I'm going to be able to figure out which ones are new. We'll go create. So what they added for plays was the glance and peek RPOs, run pass options. So we'll just take a spread playbook. To my knowledge, these should all be in different shotgun formations. So let's see if we can find some. As a flexbone guy myself, I love that they added all those plays first. So what's likely to... Let's take a look at ace twins. They might have something in here. I'm not... I think these plays were here from... Okay. RPO, QB, power, pop. Y flat. I wonder how these work. I think these are two new ones, I believe. We'll just take a couple, maybe go into practice real quick. Double flex is pretty... Whoops. Is pretty popular. I should have had honestly, a playbook set before going in, but I really wanted to do a first impressions. RPO, halfback, zone, screens. I think that was in there before. And these two, I think they cleaned up some of the routes. RPO, QB, power, pop. So, as far as like schemes and coaching type stuff, I'm not super familiar with. Okay, well, my read wasn't open. Just panicked. I'm not super familiar with RPOs and how it works, like the different styles. So I don't know if the run option here is just the quarterback. That wasn't a good option, though, for me to take. This keeps turning out to be man. There we got zone. Okay. Man is always going to be hard unless you have a playmaker that can get the ball right away. Yep, that's man again. Yeah, I don't know exactly how this play is supposed to work, I'll be honest. Okay, well, let's look at maybe one more, and then we'll call it a day. I've been meaning to do more with the new flexbone plays. It's just I recorded footage for a second episode. I just haven't gotten around to editing it because I don't know. I'm very particular on how I want to show the gameplay. I want to like show it, a little bit more cinematically than just your standard gameplay footage, and it takes quite a bit of time to do that. But that is coming, hopefully this weekend. Okay, so it's screens. Let's see if I can just do the... Okay. Oh, it works. Okay, I tried to hand it off there. All right, so yeah, that's a screen. Whoa! I was trying to throw the screen. Oh, I'm confused. Do I need to... I'm really confused on how this works. Is this just a run and it's a fake screen? Did I misread it? All right, we're gonna look at this one more time. I'm being forced to hand it to the tailback. RPO, halfback, zone, screens. Like I said, I'm not super familiar with RPOs. I don't play the new Maddens. I'm familiar with RPOs in the older NCAA games, whereas play action read. I don't know how to throw the ball here. Yeah, I'm probably doing something wrong. This is probably user error. I don't know how this works. Okay, so let's run one out of Ace Twins. I workshopped this for about a minute or two earlier. I didn't capture the footage, so we'll go, let's see, we'll do RPO zone Y flat. Set the defense and whatever the base is. Okay, so as far as RPOs go, I'm used to kind of how the old PA read plays worked. So the run option was first. You held A, you gave it to the tailback. This is actually the reverse. The pass option is first. If you want to pass it, you snap the ball and then throw it immediately. I think, I don't know, it's maybe glance and peek is just the term for like one type of RPO. If you guys are up on RPOs, let me know in the comments what the real terminology is. When I see glance and peek RPOs, I figure those are kind of two different kind of RPOs, but I have no idea. So anyways, you snap the ball and you throw it immediately if you want to throw it. That's off his back foot, but, well, if I hadn't trucked, I might have gotten in the end zone. And so if you want to run it, you just don't do anything. You just snap the ball and let the play develop, and he gives it to the tailback. So yeah, it's kind of cool. This play, it's the pass option first and the run option second. So if this is in man, you're not going to want to throw the ball. Yeah, it's zone. Yeah, you're good. Here we go. Oops. Wasn't trying to... I wasn't fast enough on that one. I was reading that bubble screen. There we go. We're running a lot of zone this time. Anyways, I'm going to keep messing around with this, but I'm going to end the video right here. I appreciate you guys checking it out. It's just my first impressions. I work Monday through Friday. I'm super busy, but Saturdays when they release the new mod update, I can normally make a video and get it out by the evening. So I appreciate everyone who watched my last video. It was far and away the most views I've ever gotten on a single video, and I was personally happy that I got out my first impressions before anyone else on YouTube, at least as far as I could search, and definitely before any of the bigger channels. So I appreciate all the support from you guys. If there's something specific you want from the channel, like always, leave a comment. I appreciate any likes or new subscriptions. It's pretty cool. I don't make any money off this. Thanks a lot for checking it out, and keep an eye in the near future for that next video with the new Flexbone plays in my Army Dynasty. See you guys next time.